Hello everyone, welcome to Pixel Park. This is my channel. My name is Pixelriegel, where we take on the toughest challenges in simulation games. Today we're starting a new series where we attempt to build Lisbon Airport from scratch on extreme mode at Airport CEO. Here you can see me setting up the game. The airport is going to be called, as the original one, Aeroporto Humberto Delgado. The IATA code is LIS. Sadly, we couldn't find a logo that was similar, so I took this one. I put the large map on the settings, and then I went on to put it in extreme mode. Here you can see you start with the horrible amount of 500,000 in cash, and emergency events are very common, and everyone that has played Airport CEO before knows that it's not a lot of money. First things first, I wanted to get some executives going on. I don't know why I clicked on administrator. You're going to see me once I'm repeating this a lot. I have been, after editing this video, I have been skipping a lot of these parts, because what I'm basically doing is I'm rejecting everyone that is too expensive. The cheapest that I found so far are $5. I'm trying to keep them as low as possible so that yeah, I can get the cheapest staff, because we want to be able to be sustainable. I put the runway, a grass runway here for 100,000. I am playing, as you can see, in the not in the build mode directly, it's the plan mode, because I like to plan first the things and see how expensive they're going to be before I build them. I can highly recommend it when you're playing on extreme mode to first play in plan mode, so that you can see the buildings, you can see where they are, and no materials are coming out. And here I was searching for, yeah, service road connection. There we go. After that, I put my parking spots. The sweet spots, by the way, I did it wrong in the video. I put 10. It should have been 7, because the other 3 I wanted to use in the next video for commercial aviation, but you're going to see what we're going to do with that in the next video once we get to the next video. It was quite a good start, I have to say. So there we go, and that's it. That's 10 of those. It's still enough money, like, don't worry, it's good. Like, you can also do it with 10. It's just that later, because of space and stuff like this, it's going to be a little bit difficult to get the commercial aviation going on. But yeah, here's the runway exit. One over here, one over there, and that's it. Now I have to connect all of those together. This was a quite easy build. It's really not about beauty at this point. This is just about get going and getting money back, and especially getting money to be able to open all of the other tiles from the map, so that we can really start planning everything and get going with the airport. Also do some R&D. By the way, the game is still paused at this time. Like, I haven't done anything. I haven't unpaused nothing. I'm still in pause mode. Now that I saw everything how I wanted it to be, that I saw how it should be, I'm connecting the taxiways, and then I'm probably going to be going into plan mode. Exactly. Sorry about that. I got hung up there. Let's see the final ones. I didn't skip this part. I don't know why. I should have done it a little bit faster, but you guys probably wanted to see how I build it. And then I just plan mode everything. I can see, okay, it was 339k. I still have 160k left, which I know exactly what I want to do with those. Now, while this is planning, what I'm doing is I'm preparing myself mentally to what I have to do. I have to do some R&D, so I need some administrators, and I need all of the executives. The executives are viable. Like, you can't do extreme mode without the executives. I waited for the materials to arrive, and then I got a contractor. Don't look at the maximum amount of people that they're giving you. Just look at the pure numbers. Who is the cheapest? Just take the cheapest. take the cheapest. Later on, you can, if you have greater works, you can sign a different contract. But at this time, just take the cheapest, and you don't need all of them. You just need 20. They cost per hour, and get rid of them as soon as you see that you actually don't need them. That's how you're going to be profitable in the short run. I wanted to start with a commercial license, but then I thought, actually not. It is more efficient to start with the project group 1 and then get project group 2 while hiring people, so that we can get going. It's really, really, really important that you reject people. You will not get new people until you have rejected them. Now we're skipping time, and you will see I would go into a flow of rinse and repeat of firing people and hiring people. And yeah, there I hired someone for like 550. That's like, the sweet spot is between $5 and $6. I would not recommend to go over. I know that they're bad, but don't worry about it. Right now, you don't need really good, because you're not offering anything special at this airport right now. You don't even have gasoline. You have nothing. So don't worry about it. Okay, we're back and finally opening the airport. Before you open the airport, I can highly recommend adapt your fees. Don't go over the red; they will not like it. Small aircrafts and general aviation, put the avgas and jet fuel down. Anyways, you don't have any fuel at the moment, and it's going to make your airport more attractive for people. And then I went back to rinse and repeat, except that I just checked that I was really getting the fees and that was profitable, at least for the 2 planes that I had there. And I was waiting. And there I could see, okay, I was directly profitable just with 2 planes. So once I had 10 planes, I was going to be more profitable. So henceforth, I wanted to go for the project groups. I wanted to open 2 project groups so that I have enough staff for 2 groups at least, so that I could research and reduce my cost. I dismissed all of the constructors so that I would also not have those costs. And then I just went back in rinse and repeat for a long time. After I finished all of that, I finished the project group 2. I directly focused on commercial license, but not because I wanted to have commercial planes, but more because I wanted to have actually franchises. And I also took up the proactive maintenance so that I don't have to be maintaining all the time the runway and everything. And I keep hiring people. As you can see, once that was done, I took the night flight and I was just waiting to be able to hire the right staff so that I could get the franchise jobs, because you will see how we're going to make in a sneaky way money. As you can see, we're back. I took along the project group to be able to advance in those, and also the structural engineering, so that I can have the upper floor and the down floors and stuff like this for later on. At this point, I'm just randomly picking the things that I know that I'm going to need next for my constructions, but it's not like really important, because actually you will see we don't need much. So here's the sneaky way of how to make money. You can build shops even though you don't have any passengers and still make money. It is a sneaky way, but well, what you need is to be able to have 4 shops is an 8 by 8 surface, because that will give you 200 square meters 4 times, actually 256, I think it was. You're gonna see once I zoom in. Can we get there? Yes. Once I zoom in, I just put a door in so that staff and stuff can come. There we go, that door. Right in the middle. It's not really important. Like, if you want to keep it later on, you should care where you put things, but it's not really important because there are no passengers. There's like nothing. Then I took the shop surface and I divided it until I had 200, around 250, but it's 256. So that's like around 250. It's 16 by 16. That's all you need. You don't need more. And with this, you're going to have a plain division of 4 squares where you can have 4 shops. I don't recommend you doing more, because you're going to need a lot of money to fill it up so that you can take any contract that you want. And that's the big issue. I did 2 franchise stores and 2 restaurants. So I divided basically by 2 and 2. You can see free room. Yes, that's it. Again, 16 by 16. There as well, 16 by 16. And with that, we had the division. Now I had to fill it up. And filling it up is pretty simple. It was nothing special. It's not creative or anything. This is just really like the first survival mode. Take a large counter, put it in, and then put minimum 20 fridges, I think you need, is the minimum. But I think I put a little bit more than 20 fridges. Let me see. Yes, and with that, the construction was basically done. I was just waiting to see that the materials were coming in before I deployed again the constructors. I took again just 20. They're way more sufficient than anything else you need. Then the constructors came and they started constructing. Sneaky thing now. Even during the construction, you can already negotiate the contracts with the shops, and with that you can already start making money, which you're going to see me do in just a second. So there we go. It doesn't really matter which one you take. Just take the one that either you want. In my case, I wanted the one that gives me the most amount of money. I was rechecking. This one had 444 per hours as rent. but there was one with like 500, yeah, 564, and they were both 564, which was really, really good for the amount of money that we were making. And I think that's also the one that I ended up taking. I ended up taking both contracts. Remember, later on, once you have the commercial license, you can get the upgrade of like prestige restaurants. I think I did take that during this in this episode. You're going to see me taking that to be able to then take prestige restaurants once you have created a small stand. I think you need a small stand with commercial aviation before you can take them. Yeah, here we had a contract for 560. So that was also good with Cafenero. um, so yeah, and here basically I was just checking on how much money we were actually making just from those, even though they were not even finished. And there you can see 2,264, which is huge taking into consideration that we were making around 7K per hour just on airplanes alone, plus 2.2K on the franchise is huge, huge. As you can see, with some luck and a little bit of good management, we got a lot of planes to come through our airport, and hopefully our profits will keep going in this way in the future. But for now, that's all that we've got. I hope you enjoyed today's episode here on my channel, Pixelriegel. As I said, we're going to try to make it in the future to the real Lisbon airport, but this is just to become profitable. Here, as you can see, I was just waiting to get 500K to be already break even from the beginning that we started with our 500K. Next episode will be about actually starting with commercial aviation. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Leave me some comments if there were some parts of this video that you might are interested in, or that you want an explanation why I did certain things if I didn't explain it well. And as I said, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming along on this journey, and I see you when we build the ultimate airport.